Hi friends, MD Vegan. I make an endives salad, the queen of salads, endives. It's a little more expensive than the other salads, and it has these wonderful firm leaves, a little bit crunchier. That's easier to make a dressing with it, you see. I already washed the leaves. I took them off the salad from the outside beginning. The rest goes back into the refrigerator. And then I wash them and spin them to dry them so that they can be nice with the dressing. So what I do now is, has a little bit of a bitter flavor. That's when you have more nutrients in a salad. Oftentimes the flavor is a little bitter, the green flavor, special flavor, you know that. And the little bitterness here is a little bit nice. It's nice. It can be too much, it can be less. That depends on the endives you have. I like it so much because you can store it for a long time. It doesn't wilt that fast. Yeah, lettuce, very tender leafy greens, they wilt very fast. This keeps for some time. It has more nutrients than regular lettuce. So I like it a lot. And the flavor, if you have the right dressing and the right other ingredients, the flavor actually can turn into nice. The bitter flavor can be balanced with the other ingredients. I show you in a moment what I do. Try today. Yeah, now I put all the leaves here together on a cutting board. They're all prepared, washed, dry. And I cut into thin stripes all together. That's what you usually see when you have an endive salad, because the leaves are firm, that you can cut them with a knife. The tender leaves, they should be torn apart with a hand. The cutting assumes that the leaves are firm, cuttable. Otherwise you would mash the leaves. So that's nice with the endives. Actually you can cut these thin stripes and still have a shape there. That's very good. You hear already, it's a nice crunchy sound here. That's what happens with these leaves, that makes them so nice. Texture is so important for a salad, freshness, crunchiness and so. And then you have these thin stripes, and these stripes, they also make it easier. You see, this is what endives look like when you cut it. And these stripes you have, that's typical. My mom already made that at home when I was little. Always had this kind of endives. And then when there are these thin stripes, then the bitter flavor can be nicely balanced with the other ingredients because they are all combining and mixing easier. So the other ingredients here, I have a bell pepper, also in thin stripes here. I cut the bell pepper into segments, and then I cut the segments crosswise, and then have these kind of thin stripes. It's a similar texture. Whoops. And then the endives, and same with the carrot. I julienne the carrots. I have one long carrot here. I cut it in half. I put the half on the cutting board and cut slices down the half long side, and I turn it around and cut them again, always long side. Then you have these. In the end, I cut them into smaller pieces, but always long side. The long side, you always cut and cut. You need a long, sharp chef's knife and a cutting board, and then you can do this. This is the chef knife. And the most important tool in the kitchen is a chef's knife and a cutting board. And then you can do pretty much almost everything. Yeah. All the other instruments, they are, of course, they make it easier, and some things you cannot do with that, but the chef's knife and the cutting board, you can do pretty much. You see, I have these here wonderful colors already, and it's the main three ingredients. That's what usually a recipe begins. Here in my kitchen, I make three main ingredients. Here, endives, bell pepper, and carrots. I have different textures. The bell pepper is a fruit, actually. It's a little bit sweet and sour, the red bell pepper, and a little bit bitter too. And then sweet and crunchy, and a lot of water in there. The carrots are crunchy and firm. The firmest ingredient here are the carrots. Also a little bit sweet and earth flavor. And then I cut them into these small thin stripes because of the texture. So they get similar to the others, and they are not so crunchy. You have a whole carrot in here, or slices of the carrots, rings or coins. Then you have a different texture, and it wouldn't work as nice with the endives and the others. So how I cut the carrot here, I would say, is part of the recipe, and it's an important one. So 3 ingredients. Now this is the first part. the main part. Then I have a topping here. I have an apple. Yeah, I didn't know what to put. An apple would be nice. I thought about an orange maybe, orange fillets herein, or maybe hazelnuts. Just one ingredient to top everything. So there's a little bit room to wiggle what you want there. Topping. It's just an easy way, a method to make a recipe, and a simple one, but not too simple and not too complex. So main part with 3 ingredients, a topping, 1 ingredient, or 3, but again 1 here, and then a dressing, the third part. That's it. And with this simple method, a small number of ingredients relatively, I can make any recipe every single day, add a new ingredient, take one off, and have more variety in a systematic approach. So here is my dressing. It is my new green herbal mayonnaise. It's Rosemary Dill Macadamia Mayonnaise. So very nice flavors in here. A little bit of garlic is in there, I guess. And pepper and salt and lemon and avocado and macadamia. And I show you what it looks like. Here I have now the dressing here for some days already. And I use now the rest to pour it over the salad here. I want to have a little bit more. I will take a spoon, get the rest out, because it's the last bit of this batch, so I don't want to waste it. I think I don't need more for this salad. It's a very nice flavor. This dressing has a very special flavor. These herbs, the rosemary and the dill, are very potent herbs, and they have very characteristic flavors. They balance each other. Yeah. Dill is calming down, and rosemary enhances the brain, makes it faster. The memory gets better. That's scientifically proven, by the way. So these herbs have been used for thousands of years. They've been cultivated in Europe, sometimes all over the world. Dill comes from Asia, I guess South Asia they say, now it's everywhere. Very famous herbs, and these calming and these alerting effects, I like them. And the flavor results in something like a blossom. You have a flavor that is like a blossom that is opening up. You put it into the mouth, and at first you feel just there's energy, and then it opens up slowly, blooms, it begins to blossom. It's very nice flavor. It's not like a punching ball, like a lemon or something like that, like a pepper. No, it's more like a slow opening up. And here it gets warmer and warmer. So it's a very interesting flavor. Try this. It's super healthy, of course, yeah. And I think it is also nice. It might be nice for this salad. Oh, I don't know. When you make a salad and you make a dressing, you have to try. That's what the chefs always say. You have to try what this specific dressing tastes like together with the ingredients of this specific salad. If you haven't done it before, you can't really tell, because the salad dressings, they transform their flavor only on the salad. They get around the ingredients and then they change their flavor, and that you have to try. You can't really foresee what that happens. I guess might be a nice one here. So first I have now to combine everything, and there are all these thin stripes. So I have to be careful with my tools here to get everything evenly combined. And I think I have plenty of dressing. I have enough dressing, the right amount. I don't want to have the whole salad swimming in dressing. That's not my plan for today. I just want every part here slightly covered, evenly covered, everything evenly combined, distributed. So I'm gonna have a bite now, try. I have the feeling what this salad, if that works, the dressing works. See, this is pretty much everything a little bit. Oh yeah, wow, now it's there. Nice, the apple, the endives, a little bitter in the background, a bell pepper, the crunch. Very nice. Yeah, With hazelnuts would also be nice. I think, yeah. But it's enough now, I don't want to have even more. There's a limit. And try it next time with the hazelnuts. This is very nice. I'm happy I tried. I came home, I was shopping, I had to do something outside. It was cold. Came home with what to do now. The endives. I have some of the dressing left, and then I'm going to cut a bunch of endives. And what can I put? Carrots? Yeah, carrots. Bell pepper, yes. And then what else? Maybe an apple. That was it. Did it. Very happy it worked. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like this video. Subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Ah, by the way, I forgot to say, this dressing, how to make it, there's another video linked under this video where you can watch me making this dressing. Okay, hope to see you soon.